Welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey. Thanks once again for tuning in my channel. Today's episode will be another one of my statue collection. It will be episode number 15. So as I said, slowly getting through the massive lot. I sort of had a bit of a look and I might have to get rid of my mini bust, full size, like in succession, should I say, with episodes. So I was having a look and there's a lot of mini busts in the pile now, and I can't actually see a lot of the full size statues, and I don't really want to be pulling out, 10, 20, 30 boxes or whatever like that just to try and find the next one. So I might just do them as I can get them out. So obviously I'll try my best to try and alternate them as I originally wanted to do. But yeah, looks like I'm not going to be able to do it that easily. So anyway, so my statue collection, if you haven't watched it before, it is Bowen Designs statues and mini busts that were done from the late 90s to the sort of mid 2000s, I suppose you could say. I think the last ones were probably, I'd like to say sort of 2012, 13, maybe 14. I can't really remember when they actually stopped. But yeah, I tried to be a completionist, which was very tedious, very expensive. Never got, to be perfectly honest, I might have got maybe halfway, maybe a bit more. But yeah, I didn't really get all of them, unfortunately. So, but in saying that, I'm loving, revisiting these statues, showing and sharing them with all you guys, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it. And obviously, as I've said before, I am actually nominated for this particular series of videos. So with the Comic Book Community Awards, I am, once again, I'll say it again, I'm in very, I'd like to say shark-infested waters, because there's most of the channels that are nominated in this category are big channels, not a tiny little one like mine. But I obviously some people like it. Obviously a lot of mates and stuff like that in the community would have voted for me as well, which I do appreciate very much. But yeah, I don't have a chance in hell of actually winning this, but I'm just absolutely, grateful to be nominated. So, but anyway, I've baffled on already a lot. Let's just get on with the episode. So I was actually able to pull out a full-size statue because I did a mini bust last episode. And obviously with the upcoming movie coming up, I was glad this was actually a statue I could get to. So, without further ado, Black Panther. So now, in saying this, I think they didn't release Black Panther until I think phase 2 of Bowen Designs. So as I've mentioned before, I think there was 5 phases all up. So I started with phase 1 and I think about 96, 97, maybe even 98. But yeah, phase 2, they brought out Black Panther Classic and Black Panther Modern statue. Now with the full-size statues, obviously they don't have the blurbs on the side like the mini busts do, but they do give you like sizing and who's actually sculpted it, things like that. Now this particular one here, actually that's probably a better side because that's got more details on it than the other side. Now this edition was only 1,000 worldwide. So yeah, one of the more limited sort of full-size statues. But in saying that, obviously I was able to get one, so I was very happy with that. So anyway, let's get into it and show you what it actually looks like. All right. So far, so good. Oh, this one's got tape on it. I wonder if, I think I've separated that. It's probably easy just to put the box on the floor. Now, unfortunately, with a lot of the earlier statues, like I've always mentioned before, on the actual foam itself, they will generally put either the Bowen Designs symbol or up or something like that, so you know which way is which and which way to open it. But with a lot of the early full-size statues, they didn't actually do that at all. It was literally just a big foam block, so you had to sort of be careful how you actually open it. Now, you can sort of tell where the weight's coming from, so it's easier to actually get into it. Move that box aside. So I'll show you the base. Quite a chunky sort of base. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, the edition of 1000, and this one was $8.98 of 1000. There's the actual base itself. So you got the, yeah, sort of like the panther symbol there. Looks like sort of a ruin of a building or a castle or something like that. It's actually one of the slightly more detailed sort of bases. So I'll put him there for the moment. Get out actual Black Panther himself. So that's they classify as modern Black Panther, even though he's sort of, in more recent times, he's gotten rid of the cape and things like that. But and you can see it's not fully black. He's got some slight blue tingeing to him. So we'll put him in the base. So there's full statue in all its glory. Now the other thing is I noticed is something. Okay. So there is actually some additional pieces here that I did not notice before. Now the question is, where do they actually go? I do not know where they actually go, but actually have, you can see it would have been Wakanda Embassy. If we actually have a look at the picture, it doesn't actually show where these pieces are supposed to go. I'm assuming, yeah, I don't actually know where these pieces are supposed to go, surprisingly enough. Where they're supposed to go. Okay. They're actually supposed to go on the side of the building there. There we go. There is the Bowen Designs full-size modern Black Panther statue. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll just put him there. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, and that'll do for this particular episode. So, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey and Black Panther out.